Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Silver Crown. If this is your first time stopping by, thank you so much for stopping by. And to all my new subscribers, I so appreciate you being here. Hope you guys will stick around and give your comments and help us out on the channel. This is an interactive channel. We like to exchange information and give tips and tricks and things like that that can help us along the way with our natural hair journey. So let's just get right into it. Today, I want to talk to you about using different types of clay in your hair. So I'll be right back in a second. Seems like us naturals are always trying to find a better way or a new way of taking care of our hair, maintaining our natural hair. One of the ways that we can do that is by using natural clay, mineral clays and things like that. And I have three different kinds here, one of which I have not used in my hair. And if you have used it, leave your comment down below in the comment section and tell me what the result was of you using that. I want to start out by talking about bentonite clay. Now, this is not an exhaustive video about the different types of clay. I'm just explaining to you what my experience was when I used the ones that I have here. This one is by Molavera Organics. It's 100% pure bentonite clay. And that's what this container looks like. Oops, there you go. Anyway, this clay, I guess if you get it from whichever place you get it from, it could look a little bit darker than that. That's kind of grayish in color. And when you mix it, it turns to a, not brown, but a deep kind of a tan color. And I've used this 2 or 3 times in my hair. And when I washed it out, it came out with no problem. And my hair felt longer, lighter, and it defined my curls. However, saying that, I did notice also that my hair was drier. So I guess whenever you use any type of clay, because it's a detoxifier, it pulls moisture and impurities and all that. Even if you use it on your face as a face mask, or if you use it in your hair to pull out any impurities or buildup in your hair, it's going to have a drying effect. So make sure that you use a moisturizer when you get finished using this. Yeah, otherwise your hair will be really dry. So I used this, it washed out with no problem. It is messy, so I think that all the clays are messy, and I'm gonna get to the next one that I used in a minute. So I used this one, it was kind of messy, and I had to make sure that I draped my floor. My shower isn't really big enough for me to mix and do all that stuff in the shower. So I do it in front of my vanity, but I have to cover my floor. So this one, I bought this to use in the soaps that I've been making. This one is Kaolin Clay. Kaolin Clay is very, very fine. It's really fine. Let me see if I got a spoon here. It's white. It looks something like bentonite, but it's finer. It's a real fine grade. Kaolin clay is used a lot in luxury soaps. It's used a lot in makeup as well. Like if you have oily skin, for example, and you're looking for a powder foundation for oily skin, then it probably has kaolin clay in it or some other type of clay in it that's very fine like that. that will kind of absorb all of the oil and all that out of your skin. Very, very fine. It works well in the natural soaps that I'm making for hair and different people that are trying my soaps. I put Kaolin Clay, and some of my soaps I put silk in it as well. But anyway, I use this. Let me just tell you, there is a difference between this and this. Big difference. The difference that I found was when I put this in my hair, because it is so fine, I had a very hard time getting it all out. Me personally, if you have kinky, coily hair, I would not recommend using Kaolin Clay in your hair. Now, benefits-wise, when I read up on it, it does have more minerals and nutritional properties in it than the bentonite does. And if that's what you're going for, that's fine. When I use the bentonite, I did it for like detoxifying, pulling stuff out of my hair, not necessarily leaving stuff in my hair. This Kaolin, just saying, if you put that in there, make sure you're going to have to rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse and rinse some more. And even when I got finished rinsing and it felt like it was all out of my hair, when I went to section my hair off, and I was combing through it, you could feel very fine, gritty particles. So I don't feel it now. And if you notice, I got my hair in a different style. See that? That's because it grew. So I'm able to put it in these little twists, just two of them. That's all. Anyway, yeah, I felt grit in my hands when I was putting on my conditioner, my leave-in. So just keep that in mind. Depending on your hair type, you may not want to use it. This one is this is Moroccan Rassoul Clay powder. Now, I think it's also called Rassoul from some companies. It says face and body mask. I have not used this yet. I don't know how it would work in my hair. It seems to be a cross in its texture between the kaolin and the bentonite. So, and also doesn't have the nutritional properties that the kaolin has, but the kaolin has those drawbacks, like I'm telling you. I haven't used this, the Rassoul. So if any of you have used Rassoul Clay in your hair, let me know in the comment section below how it worked for you and if it was hard to get out, right? Did you have a hard time getting it out? Because I did not have that problem with the bentonite. Only thing was, it was a little bit drying. I did not experience the drying effect with the kaolin that I did with the bentonite, but I couldn't get it out either. So that happened. Anyway, just leave your comments below and let me now know how the Rassoul Clay worked for you, or Rassoul Clay. I guess it's the same. I think it's just called something different depending on what region it comes from. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and click that bell. The bell is for notifications, right? You'll get an email or a notification every time I upload a video. It's been a couple of weeks, but I've been a little bit crazy around here. All right, you guys, I'll see you next time. Keep it natural.